Hello everyone. In the last video, I introduced myself and shared the vision of this channel. Again, my name is Soumyaranjan Panda. I am currently pursuing my PhD in computer science from Mahatma Gandhi Central University. As I said, I will create a course on Python. Today I am here to introduce the course named as Python for Machine Learning, Deep Learning and Data Science. In this particular course, we are going to learn Python explicitly focused on these topics, that is machine learning, deep learning and data science. The main purpose of this video is to explain fundamental concept of programming and share the topic which we are going to cover in this course. So, in the first part of this video, I am going to explain what is computer, what is program, what is programming language and types of programming language. And in the second part of this video, I will share the Python syllabus that I have designed for this particular course. So, let's start our first part of this video. In this course, our main aim to learn Python. Then you may ask me, when our main aim to learn Python, why you are giving lecture in fundamental concept of programming? Suppose if someone will ask you what is Python, then what will be your answer? Your answer may be like Python is a higher level language or programming language we used in various areas like web development, game development, machine learning, deep learning and data science related areas. So again he may ask, whenever we have more level of language in programming language hierarchy like machine level language and assembly level language, then why we should use higher level language only? It may be a question to you, and this question will be clear. This answer to this question will be clear after this lecture. And again, in general, when we are going to do something, it is better to get some background knowledge of that things. So our aim here is to start from the root. We will start from what is computer. So a computer is a general purpose machine capable of performing billions of calculations within a fraction of a second. So it is a calculating machine, means it can calculate a billions of calculations over a fraction of seconds, and it is a general purpose machine. Here the main idea here is it is a general purpose machine. Then what is general purpose machine? General purpose machine means it can do a variety of tasks. It was not developed for a particular task to do some functionalities. It is for a variety of tasks. Computer can do a variety of tasks, not for a particular task. We can browse internet, we can calculate complex mathematical things, and we can do gaming. Like this, many things we can do with a computer. So here the computer idea is now clear. Computer is a general purpose machine capable of doing billions of calculations within a seconds. Then as we are focusing on the area machine learning, deep learning and data science, we should know about what is the role of computer in machine learning, deep learning and data science. Specifically in the fields like machine learning, deep learning and data science, the computer stores various types of data, perform various calculations to analyze patterns in these data to extract information and predict the future trends. In machine learning, deep learning, data science area, what is the purpose of this area? This area work on various data like image data. It may be image data, it may be text data, it may be audio data, it may be a tabular data, maybe video data. The main aim of a machine learning, deep learning, data science expert to use computer, that computer can store this data and applies various core algorithms on this data to analyze the pattern, for extract information and predict the future trends. These are the overall idea what is the role of a computer in machine learning, deep learning, data science things. Again, whatever the task we discussed now, can a computer perform this task without the human intervention? Let's see, computer is a electronic device. So computer has not that much of intelligent to do work itself. So here is a big no, that computer cannot do any task without human intervention. Then if computer can't do any task without intervention, then what is requirement of a computer to do a particular task? So computer need binary instruction. Computer needs binary instructions from human. So is that computer only accept binary instruction or any instruction computer can accept? Computer only can accept binary instruction. But why? Let's see, because it is a electronics device. When we want to communicate with a electronics device, what are the possible way to communicate with a electronic device? How we can guide a electronics device? So electronics device can only transfer the voltage. We can pass some voltage like 1. When we are passing some voltage, it will be 1. When we are not passing voltage, it will be 0. So it is high voltage or low voltage. We can instruct the electronic device only these 2 states of signal. So as a computer is a electronics device, it can only process the information electronically using these signals 0 and 1. So it's as a computer, a electronic device, it can only accept the binary instruction. Then let's take an example of a task, like we want to do a addition operation 5 plus 3 with a computer. Then it is a example of a instruction for the computer to do that particular task. We will see what these binary arrangement are interpreting. But for this is a small task. For this is the set of instruction. But for a larger or complex task, that will be n number of instruction will be there, and these set of instruction are called program, and who write these set of instruction are called programmer. Again, he must have some architectural knowledge of that computer to write the program. Generally he is a expert in language, in this binary label language. Now the question is, what is programming language? Let's see this example. This example is the binary instruction for doing this task. If we go some details about these things, then we can get some idea about programming knowledge. Here, as our requirement to pass binary instruction to the computer, first we have to convert 5 and 3 to its binary representation. Like if you can see here, this is the binary representation of 5 and this is the binary representation of 3. Then what are these? So to perform the addition operation between 5 and 3, not only these numbers are required, we have also required some operator like addition operator, and also required some required some other operations like load, and we will see what is the load. Then also we required some register. So here it is showing register. This is the register address, and this one will be the binary arrangement for load, and this one is the binary arrangement for add, and again this is the register address. So this binary arrangement are fixed by computer scientists, those who have developed that particular programming language. So like this, there are many predefined arrangement are there by the computer scientist, and the set of that patterns are called programming language. So here some specialized symbol and patterns are used to write these instructions are called programming language. Means whenever you require to, suppose you require to add 6 to 3, not 5 to 3, then what we will do, we will only replace 5 with 6, but all other will be the same. So these are the predefined functions predefined by the language experts who have developed the language. Then in this slide we have discussed what is computer, role of computer in machine learning, deep learning and data science, and we see how without human intervention computer cannot do anything, and we see why binary instructions are only accepted by the computer, and we see what is program and programmer and what is programming language. Then let's dive in deep into the types of programming language. Here we have 3 level of programming language to write a computer instruction, that is machine level language, assembly level language and higher level language. Whatever we have discussed in the previous slide, that is binary level instruction are called machine level instruction. Here we have 3 level of example of 3 level of instruction. Here if I will ask you to do if I will ask you to do that task, that is addition operation between 5 and 3, then which instruction would you like to write? I think you will prefer to write this and this is higher level language instruction. We will see one by one what is machine level language, what is assembly level language and what is higher level language. This hierarchy, why this hierarchy is come, because machine level language have some issue that solved by assembly level language, and assembly language have some limitation that solved by the higher level language. We will deep dive into these things. Then what is machine level language? We have already discussed the basic level language. A machine level language is the most basic programming language consisting of binary instruction. So it is the binary instruction are there. Binary instructions means we have write the instruction using 0 and 1. We have already discussed about this. So it can directly access hardware. It is the capability of the machine level language has the capability of directly access to the hardware. So there are two major advantages of this language, that is it is directly interact with hardware and it can direct access memory and data. These things do this as a faster language as compared to assembly level language and higher level language. Again, these have some issues like architecture specific. Architecture specific means if I will write a program for a processor A, if I write a program, it is not going to work in processor B. It is very architecture specific. So that is a major disadvantages of this machine level language. Again, it is not human readable. If I will ask you, can you interpret this, what this instruction is going to do in computer? You can't understand these things. So these are the main two disadvantages of machine level language. To solve this, computer scientists then develop another level of language, that is assembly level language. In assembly level language, they replace this binary instruction with some human readable mnemonics. Means, as we discussed, what is the purpose of this binary arrangement? This is for loading this variable to the register. Then this is the binary arrangement of for add, that is replaced by this well known mnemonics, and we keep the number 5 as 5 and 3 as 3, and this, as this is a register address, this is also replaced with some symbols like AX. So these are better in understanding. So human can read this and can predict what these instructions are going to do in a computer. So the major advantages of this as compared to machine level languages, it is human readable. So as we are using mnemonics and symbols, here one assembler will use to convert this assembly level language to machine level language. So here we required a assembler, and this assembler is depend on the architecture of that system. It is very architecture specific. Like, we will discuss what is architecture specific. Let's suppose we have a processor A and another processor B. Then the hardware arrangement of A and B are different. So there will be a different set of mnemonic will be required. Means processor A will require a different set of mnemonics and processor B will require a different set of mnemonic as per their hardware requirement. Then come to their disadvantages. It is required architecture knowledge to write the code. Come to this example, what this example is doing. This example is doing, first it loads 5 to AX register, then add 3 to the content of register. If you don't know about the architectural knowledge regarding the system, you cannot write this type of instruction. So it is very architectural specific. You have to get some knowledge about the architecture to write assembly language code. Then it is not portable. Not portable means, here come to here, that is processor A and processor B are different architecture, so they have different set of mnemonics. Then if you write some program for the processor A, you cannot run it on the processor B. So it is clearly not portable. Again, it is too lengthy as compared to higher level language. We will see how it is too lengthy. So to solve this issue, computer scientists developed another level of language, that is higher level of language. So here is the example of higher level language. This is language is closer to human level language like English. These languages are designed to easy to learn, write, understand, and you have to only focus on problem solving rather the architectural knowledge to write a code. You don't require the architecture knowledge to write a code here. So here are the advantages. It is human readable. Human readable means if you see this code, it is more likely a mathematical equation, well known mathematical equation. So here it is easy to write, human readable. You don't have required any architectural knowledge to write this code. Again, this is portable. We will see how it is portable. Means here we have two things required to convert this higher level code to lower level code. Some device has compiler to convert this, and some device has interpreter. So what is compiler and interpreter? Let's suppose we have write a program in higher level language. In the case of compiler, it will parse all the code statement and convert it to the machine level language at once. But in case of interpreter, it will convert the higher level language to low level language line by line. So here compiler and interpreter fundamentals are clear now. There are some other details about compiler and interpreter, but that is not the scope of this lecture. Here it is why it is portable. So different architecture have different interpreter, but we have to give our language in higher level language. That is the responsibility of interpreter to convert that higher level language to lower level language code. Then again, how it is very lengthy. If you will go to the ChatGPT, for this I need to go ChatGPT. So let's suppose I give a prompt like this: give instruction for print hello world in assembly level language and in high level language like Python. So the ChatGPT gave us assembly language code to print the hello world, and let's see, to print a simple statement, the number of line of code, there is around 15 lines of code, but if you wish to write it in a higher level language like Python, it is a one line of code. So like this you can compare the lengthiness of this assembly level language with comparison to the higher level language. So let's back to our lecture notes. So we have already see the how it is not too lengthy as like assembly level language. By this we have completed our first part of the lecture. We have discussed what is computer, role of computer, what is program, what is programmer, types of programming language, and in the next part we will discuss the syllabus that I have designed for this particular course. So overall Python I have divided it to 3 modules, and the first module is will cover fundamental to Python. We will discuss fundamental things in Python. So very first we will discuss what is Python variable and the type, what is data types and types of various types of data types supported in Python. Then we will discuss operator, and in this section we will discuss what is mathematical operator, what is comparison operator, what is assignment operator, and logical operator. We will cover these type of operators under this. And for the control flow concept in Python, we divided it to 3 submodules. And in conditional statements module we will cover if, else, else if, nested if. We will see their functionalities, and we will discuss for loop, what is for loop and what is while loop in looping statement section, and we will see some loop control statement like break, continue, pass, and their functionalities. Then we will discuss function concept in Python, how we can define a function in Python using def keyword, and we will see how to pass argument in Python functions, and how to return a value in Python function, and we will see various functionalities. Again we will see the lambda, and here in the function section we will also see how to call the functions, and in lambda expression it is a anonymous function. We will see how to use lambda keyword. It is a one line function, not required to define. Then we will see what is higher order function. Higher order function is a Python function capability of taking another function as argument and also capable of return another function. So there are 3 higher order function we will discuss: map, filter, and reduce. Then we will see Python data structure. We will see what is Python list, what is Python tuple, set, dictionary, and string. We will see their methods. various built-in methods of these data structures, and we will see how to create this data structure, how to delete this data structure, and how to modify the content of this data structure. Also we see what is mutability and what is immutability, what is ordered and unordered concept in Python data structure. As we are focused on machine learning, deep learning and data science, in machine learning, deep learning and data science, we are working on various type of data. It may be image data, text data, like these various type of data we will use for machine learning, deep learning, data science related tasks, and these data are generally stored in files. So that's why file handling concept is important in our case. So we'll see the file handling concept here, how to open a file, we'll see how to open a file, how to close a file, how to read and write over a file. We'll see under file handling module. Then we'll see what is object oriented programming in Python. We'll see various concepts like classes, objects, inheritance and polymorphism. Then we will see error handling technique, like what is try, except block. Error handling is when you are executing some program, we are not supposed to interrupt our program if some error will occur. So we will pass some statement that will manage our functionalities of our program, that is called error handling. So we will see what is try, except block, and we will also see some custom exception. After that we will see the Python module, what is Python module, what is built-in module, and what is user defined module. Python module are nothing but a Python script which contain class, function, variable. It is a way of writing a code, it is a way of writing code that we can reuse it. So that we will cover in Python module. Then we will this is the logo of our Python. Then we will see module 2. In module 2 we will cover various Python libraries for machine learning, deep learning and data science tasks. The important library we will discuss, we will first discuss the NumPy library. NumPy library is for handling multi-dimensional array like data and matrix like data, and over that multi-dimensional array we will see how we can perform various mathematical and statistical operations. And then we will discuss the pandas library. In pandas library there is a important element, data frame, that is widely used in machine learning and data science related tasks. We will see how to perform various operation on data frame, and we will see a exploratory data analysis in this section. And after that we will see two visualization library, one is matplotlib and C1. As we are working machine learning, deep learning and data science, visualization is also important in our area. So we will see how to plot various plot like line plot, scattered plot, bar plot here. And in this module at last we will see the scientific Python, that is SciPy. It is a most powerful library in the area of data science and machine learning, where we will perform various statistical operations, and we will see how to do optimization using SciPy, scientific Python. Then we will discuss various statistics and probability concept using Python. Here we will discuss various descriptive statistics like mean, median, mode, variance, standard deviation, and quartile, interquartile range. Then we will discuss the probability concept. We will discuss various distribution like normal distribution, binomial distribution, and Poisson distribution. Then we will see what is inferential statistic. Under inferential statistic we will perform hypothesis testing, and we will see what is the concept of confidence interval and p-values. So in these 3 modules we will cover various concept of Python, and if I left some concept to include here, please comment in the comment section so that I can include later, and I can create video on that concept. So thank you for watching my video. Please stay tuned to my channel for more updates and videos. Thank you.